makeup queens, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a very exciting video. We're playing with actually three eyeshadow palettes that I just got in, and I just want to say a big thank you to the Instagram fam because I have been picking up eyeshadow palettes like it's my job. It is not my job. YouTube is not my full-time job, but I've been picking up palettes like it's my job because there's been so many wonderful new releases. And I took a shower this morning after I worked out and I was like, I don't know what to film with. I don't know which palette my makeup queens want to see. So I was like, dang, I should ask my Instagram fam, and they came through and you guys requested that I film with the new Midas Cosmetics Unveiled palettes. These are like their new nude palettes. I figured I'd give you guys a 2-for-1 because I also got the Plain Jane palette from Adept Cosmetics, and I'd already played with these two palettes this week, so I knew they paired really well together. So here we are. If you guys interested in seeing swatches, how I created this eye look, and my first-ish impression thoughts, then just keep watching. Hi, my name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube because when I first got on YouTube, I had the hardest time finding swatches and reviews from somebody with my skin tone. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested in that type of content, subscribe because I do post videos every other day, which is quite a bit of content, and I would hate for you guys to miss it. So don't forget to ring that bell so you are notified every time I post a new video, and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out. Now, without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I was really excited for this video. I kind of told you guys how I ended up picking this Plain Jane palette up when I was filming this eye look, so I'll save the story for that for the eye look. But these Midas palettes were sent to me by the brand. I am a Midas Cosmetics affiliate. What that means is I will make a small commission every time you use my code on the Midas Cosmetics website, which is KH Makeup, and I believe that code will save you 20%. So I am so pumped because in 2020, that's when I became a Midas affiliate, and they've sent me a lot of their new products. But when I saw that they were coming out with some neutral palettes, I was really excited because last year I got the Midas Artistry palette, and that palette was the creme de la creme formula for Midas Cosmetics. I think they've made a change. I feel like the shadows are much more creamier. I actually haven't confirmed that. It's just a speculation that I have. So these palettes are stunning. This packaging is so nice. It's like that soft touch matte packaging. And this is what the Berry Nudes palette looks like. So it has some beautiful metallics as well as mattes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmer shades. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch this. There's also a cute mirror, and then it does come with a sleeve. I took the sleeve off, and then on the back here it says it is cruelty free and has a 24-month shelf life. So this is so nice. Let's go ahead and give it a little swatchy swatch. So this palette is the matte eyeshadows I have on today. The metallics feel so buttery. That's wonderful. They don't have any shade names, but honestly, I don't really mind that. So here are the swatches. Oh my gosh, the metallics are swatching like butter. Widen this so you guys can see the shade. It's like a beautiful peachy color. That's so nice because I feel like the lighter shade is always like a vanilla. So it's kind of fun to see like a peachy shade for a change, you know? And then here are the last 5 shades. So there's a beautiful like purpley matte. Then this beautiful brown. We have a beautiful light pink. I wore this one in my crease. I just need to pick that up a little bit. It worked really nicely in the crease on a brush, but I have to build it up here. And I'm wearing this on the outer corner. It's like a beautiful berry pink, and then a beautiful metallic purple right there. So those are the swatches of the Berry Nudes palette. Let you guys take a look at that. Okay, I decided to swatch the non-sparkly eyeshadows first because I know the Plain Jane palette is going to be so glittery. So now I'm going to swatch the Cool Nudes palette by Midas. and this is what it looks like. It's such a beautiful grungy color story. I think this is going to be such a staple in my collection as far as neutrals go. So I'm just grabbing the first 4 shades here on my fingers. That is what they look like. Again, these shadows don't have names, which doesn't bother me. Wow, that metallic brown, so pretty. It's so buttery, like the way it applies on the skin. And then this lightest shade too has a little bit of pigment to it, so it's not like a vanilla, it's more of a like a peachy nude shade, which is really nice with these colors. So this palette has 3 metallic shades and then 6 mattes, in case you guys were wondering. And oh my gosh, these other 2 metallics look so pretty. They're like grungy colors, so nice. And this mustard I used in my eye look with the Plain Jane palette when I first used it. And then there's a beautiful black. So here is the Cool Nudes palette swatched on my skin tone. And if you guys are ever curious, I do have my foundation shades listed in the description box in case you're trying to figure out if we have a similar skin tone. But that black was really pigmented. I'm really shocked. I don't think I used the black when I did my eye look during the work week. I can't quite remember. Okay guys, so we swatched these 2 palettes. Now it's time to play with the sparkliest palette of all. This is the Plain Jane palette from Adept Cosmetics. Now I have played with Adept's eyeshadows in the past and they are very nice. I even recently did a look, I think during Vlogmas with some Adept eyeshadows, but this is their newer palette and it looks like they're working on more palettes for 2021, so I'm really excited to see what they come out with next. But I thought I would swatch this palette for you guys since it seemed like it was highly requested. I don't know if they're gonna sell these eyeshadows as singles. They do all have shade names. Now, Adept just uses letters and numbers, so it's pretty standardized and you can find the eyeshadows on their page by these names and numbers. I'm just so excited that I got my hands on this palette because it's just so unique to my collection. I don't have a lot of all shimmer eyeshadow palettes. So here are the first 5 shades. Oh, and I love that she did like neutrals. She did some, you know, more sparkly colors. Oh, that one. So we have, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I have ACI 1, and then I have ACI 2, and then we have ACI 3, which is like a pinky color. I've seen a shade like that in like my donut palettes from Glamlight as well. So if you have the Glamlight palette, you might be able to dupe that neutral shade. Then we have ACI 4, which is a beautiful purple metallic. Oh my gosh. And then ACI 5 is a beautiful, oh my gosh, this is a gold pink like shimmer. So pretty. So there are the first 5 shades. Hopefully you guys can see them. Wow, absolutely stunning. Okay, so the next 5 shades are more up my alley shades. So there's like purples, blues, beautiful greens. You guys know these are the colors that I love to play with. So ACI 7, this ACI 8 is so stunning. Oh my god, you guys need to see my fingers. We have ACI 9. Oh, so pretty. And then we have ACI, oh, this is ACI 9, sorry. So I swatched ACI 6, ACI 7, ACI 8, ACI 9, and then this is ACI 10. Oh my gosh. I think I might show these to you with my lights turned down because it might be harder to see. So I'll do that once I'm done swatching. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at my fingers. Do you guys see these? Ah, I love sparkly shadows. So fun. So I mentioned this when I was filming the eye look, but I did go on the Adept website. They are taking pre-orders now for February-March timeframe. And if you guys even have the inkling of wanting this palette, I would say get on that pre-order, order the palette, And the time will go by so fast. I promise you guys. It really, really will. I know I'm very impatient, but man, oh man, this palette is worth the wait. Okay, so ACI 11 is what I have on my lids today, and I really wanted to play with ACI 12. That's why I used the berry palette, but then I chickened out and I used the purple. But now I wish I had used ACI 12 because it's like a hot, hot coral shade. Oh, look at that. And they feel a little bit more soft and a little bit more wet, even more than the other shadows. So that is the entire beautiful, absolutely stunning Plain Jane palette swatched on my arm. Okay, I wanted to turn the lights away so you guys could see the eyeshadows without the harsh lights. Aren't they stunning? Oh my gosh, I hope this is doing it justice. It's so freaking beautiful. Okay, so now that you guys got a look at all the swatches of these 3 different palettes, I'm going to get into how I created this eyeshadow look. Okay, so I'm going to film the demo portion of this video, and I have the palettes you guys requested that I film with today. So I think I'm going to go for kind of a spring look. I really want to use some of these berry tones from the Midas Unveiled Berry Nudes palette, which looks like this. I was thinking I could pair it with one of the beautiful like purples or this bright pink from the Plain Jane palette. So we'll see where this look takes me. I already primed my eyes, and I have been trying so hard this year in 2021 to do my makeup every day. It was something I did in 2019. I was very diligent about putting makeup on every day for work, and it was great because I could test formulas out and see how like long wearing things are, etc. And I feel like once the pandemic hit, I kind of got lazy about getting up in the morning, putting makeup on, going to work. I just kind of went with whatever. I don't know if it's because my dad lives with us right now because he came to visit and got stuck during the lockdowns. But I feel like it's something that I really missed in my routine. So I've been trying so hard to wear palettes, test them out during a work day and things like that. So I actually wore the Plain Jane palette with the Midas Cool Nudes palette, which I was really excited about. It blended so nicely. I really like the formula that Midas has chosen. I felt like this is similar to the Artistry 2 palette, which is that grungy green palette they did. So I'm very, very excited about that for the brand. So these palettes were sent to me as well. I just want to let you guys know. But I've been using like these brushes on a daily. I've just been cleaning them off on a towel and then just reusing them. So I feel like I've got like these brushes down. So bear with me if they look dirty. I don't mind because they've just been working so well for me. So I just used this Alter Ego #1 brush. It's so well to create a beautiful gradient in my crease. And then I've been loving this brush. This is the ColourPop E19. I believe this is from the brush set that I got with the what is that basic like neutral palette they came out with last year, the brush set they launched with that. This is a really cute smaller blending brush, so it's really good for me to target like those deeper crease colors that I like to use on the outer V portion of my eye. And I'm just using this berry shade from this palette, and it's just been doing such a good job at laying the eyeshadow down, so very happy with that. I also have a code with Alter Ego. If you guys are considering shopping and picking up something from them, I would highly recommend their brush set. Just throw it in there. Their lipsticks are also really nice. So just want to mention that to you guys in case you're looking, because I know a lot of their dupe palettes are coming back in stock. Like I just got an email saying their Goddess palette was back in stock, and that's supposed to be a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. So in case you guys are looking for a more affordable option, I thought I'd mention that. But their brushes, I don't think they're duping anything with the brushes, but the brushes on their own are really, really nice. So basically I just worked with these two colors and I blended them into my crease and the outer corner. And this is the look I basically did with the Cool Nudes palette. I just did some mattes in the crease and then I went in with the Plain Jane palette. And I had mentioned these applicators for glitter glue because it's a really nice way to not ruin your brushes and use glitter glue at the same time. And basically what I did was I took the glitter glue, placed it on the applicator, and then I just used the applicator to basically like create like a cut crease. I think Beauty Bean calls these like faux cut creases, and I love that because that's the kind of thing I'm into. Although I do plan on trying to do a cut crease this year. So which shade should I try? I think I'm really attracted to the shade ACI 11. And then I've just been using this flat brush from the Cleona brush set that I got in Angie's Try Beauty Box collection. Oh gosh, that one's a little bit more soft than the first shade I tried from this palette. So I'm gonna try and be more gentle. Instead of pulling, I'm just gonna pat shadow so I don't like disrupt it too much. And then I'm just gonna pat it on the eyes as well. This is very, very soft. Kind of like a Super Shock shadow. I haven't touched these with my fingers yet, so I'm guessing when I touch it with my hand, it's gonna feel almost like a wet formula. But when I work with glitter glue, I like to do one eye at a time so the glue doesn't dry. This is such a pretty color. It's like a duochrome. It's got a light purple and a more berry purple shift. Wow. This Plain Jane palette, guys, I couldn't recommend it enough. So I was actually talking to my friend Amy from Amy Loves Makeup because I had worn the palette to work. And if I can find a picture, I'll post a picture here for you guys to see. But I've been trying to create like more looks with old palettes, new palettes, just things I'm testing out and show you guys like my makeup of the day. So make sure you're following me on Instagram if you're interested in that kind of content, like more daily makeup wear kind of looks. But Amy was like, oh my gosh, that's probably one of the prettiest looks I've ever seen you do. And I'm like, oh, thanks, girl. It was so sweet of her. So we were talking about this palette and I was like, honestly, I was like, based off of the pictures on their website of what this palette swatch is like, I was not interested because I think this palette's like $60 something. And I'm like, listen, I'm not paying 60 bucks for a palette that swatches like this. So I will put up a picture of what I saw when they were originally teasing this palette. And I thought it was so average looking. And then I saw my friend Heather Austin, swatch this palette. She did eye swatches and I was like, whoa, 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 wait a second. Wait 1 second. Those are gorgeous. They're so glittery and beautiful. And so then I was like, okay, let me just place the order. Like, let me get on the pre-order. It's gonna suck because you have to wait. Like, I ordered this palette on Black Friday or like that weekend. So I just got it this week. And this is what we're like in the middle of January. So, you know, a couple of months. But honestly, with Christmas and stuff, it went by so fast. So I didn't even really feel like I was waiting that long. So I looked on the website because I knew you guys would be curious. I looked on the website and I think their pre-orders are open. And now they're saying the next batch will ship in like February, March, which is again a similar amount of waiting as I had to do. And I don't know, guys, I'm a YouTuber. I do try really hard not to buy like older makeup. And something about this palette just felt so special. And I was like, you know, even if I'm not going to do a video with this, I still want to own this palette because I just thought it was so special. And as a YouTuber, I feel like I have so many mattes, but something like this is so wonderful and sparkly and special that I was like, I don't mind waiting. I just want to own it. So I'm super happy that I bought it. So now that I've covered both eyes, I'm just going to go in with my finger and just pat on some more of the shadow just to amp it up. Okay, I'm still getting ready, but I just want to show you guys another demo of this kimchi bronzer because I recently posted a video trying kimchi brand for the first time, Kimchi Chic Beauty, and I just wanted to mention how much I really like this bronzer. So I got the Taylor bronzer in the number 3. I went to Venice, and I think they have 6 shades. So I had to kind of do some detective work on which shade would work for me, but I really like the shade on me, so I just wanted to demo it for you guys today in case you guys were still curious if I like this bronzer. I really do. I've been using it every day when I've been doing my makeup. And then I wanted to demo the flower blush I bought. I think I showed this recently in a video where I was talking about, I think, brands I tried in 2020. And so I just wanted to try this blush out because I've been meaning to do it in a video. And I'm just using a Real Techniques brush, and this is kind of a weird application method, but I've been kind of enjoying just putting blush on the sides of my face instead of going on the apple. So I just kind of tap the side of the brush instead of going straight in. I go like this, and then I just kind of tap it on the side of my face. So just trying something new for me. Well, actually, I don't know if this is new. I don't know. I just like how it looks, I guess. And I don't know if I saw it somewhere and just decided, oh, let me try that or what, but this is one of the new flower pots in the shade Berry More, and it's like a dark burgundy shade, and I was curious to try it because I was very interested in this color. I thought it'd be perfect for like winter, fall time. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And then for highlight, I had a very sweet subscriber, Kelsey. She is a Charlotte Tilbury artist, and she sent me some Charlotte Tilbury products. So she sent me the Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand, and I know my friends rave about this light wand situation. So I'm trying to be like a bougie lady now, guys, and it's a very subtle, like rosy gold color. So I just put it directly onto my face, and then I just use this highlighter brush from Real Techniques to kind of blend it out, but it gives me like a very nice glow. And I'm just kind of blending that into my skin and down the bridge of my nose. So as you can see, it has like a very beautiful, like glow from within kind of look. And I just wanted to show you guys a little demo of that. And then just to be a little bit extra because, you know, variety is the spice of life, I'm going to go into this shade called Pearls Gone Wild, also from Kimchi Beauty. This is a very pretty, like duochrome, glittery highlight. So I'm just going to tap it on over the Charlotte Tilbury. It's a little bit extra, but you know what? It's the weekend. I'm just sitting here in my makeup room filming beauty videos, so it's not going to hurt anyone. I feel like this highlighter is made for a glitter queen. You guys see it? Is the light picking it up? Okay, so just to be extra, I'm going to grab the other highlighter from Kimchi because we need to put some highlighter on our bridge of our nose. So I'm just mixing the 2 shades and just putting that on over there. Kind of bringing it up on the forehead. Bling bling! I did put some lipstick on, but it's just the Milani, that new like balm they have. I bought one of these. I think I featured this in my birthday Get Ready With Me. This is the 220 Tied Up. Such a pretty shade, such a nice formula. I would highly recommend if you're looking for a nice, like, balmy, affordable lip product from the drugstore. So I just wanted to demo some of those cheek products again, tell you that the bronzer is like my favorite, that I still am loving these Kimchi products, and to show you some of the new things I had also picked up in my collection. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I know you guys are all shocked. This is the final look. You had no idea, right, that this was going to be the final look? Anyway, I had so much fun playing with all this new makeup, and I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches. That was so much fun to swatch all of these palettes. So really quick, let me touch on the Unveiled palettes from Midas Cosmetics. Like I mentioned over and over again, I really like their new formula. The eyeshadows just feel a little bit more blendable and buttery, and I really like the pigmentation as well. They don't feel as dry as the original formula that I've tried from Midas, and the metallics feel really nice too. I had no problems blending with either of these palettes, so I'm very excited to continue using them, and you guys will see them in my eyeshadow palette ranking video for January. That'll be up next month, so I will give you guys more thoughts once I've played with these a little bit more next month, so look forward to that. And yeah, I'm so happy. I like the size. I can't wait to see if they do more of these. Like, I'm down to see like a whole monochromatic palette series from Midas Cosmetics. I think these are going to be nice and easy for people to store. I really like the Cool Nudes palette, which I didn't think I would ever say, but these shades just look so flattering on my skin tone. So I feel like this is what the Huda Beauty Khaki Haze palette was trying to be, but it did miss the mark, whereas these ones are way more satisfying. So I will leave a link to these palettes in my description box if you guys are looking to shop, and you will save money if you use my code, and that is an affiliate code, just so you guys know. And then the Plain Jane palette, I don't have a code for this, but I will give you guys a hot tip. My friend Amy Loves Makeup runs the page Indie Makeup Spotlight, and she actually has a Google Doc with tons of discount codes to indie brands, and I actually found a discount code for Adept on that Google Doc. I always have it linked in my description box in case you guys are looking for codes. I personally love using discount codes when I shop websites because who doesn't love saving money? Plus, it gives a little kickback to the influencers that you use the code for most of the time, which is really nice. I mean, I have a YouTube channel and I do like to create content, and it does help quite a bit for me when I make some money with my affiliate codes because I can throw that back right into my channel. So the Plain Jane palette, I did use somebody's code. I can't remember whose, but like I said, I always have that Google Doc linked in my description box, so you can look on there for most indie brands discount codes. They are down there, and you can also send Amy your discount codes if you have them. So she is such a sweetheart. Anyway, Plain Jane palette, I love this palette so much. I know this launched in 2020, but so far this might be my favorite palette of 2021, so I'm very excited to continue playing with this. Like I said in the demo portion, I have so many matte palettes, so I don't mind when a brand does an all metallic palette. Obviously, this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it fits right in my collection, and I just love that brands that were typically into single eyeshadows are trying to get into the eyeshadow palette market. I think it just makes it easy for consumers to have the option of a palette. If you don't like to curate your own color stories and things like that, it's very handy. Plus, I feel like you get a nice discount when you buy a palette versus when you're trying to buy individual eyeshadows. So, for example, if you guys have been huge admirers of the Cliona stained glass collection, but it's a little bit over your budget because honestly, as beautiful as those shadows are, they are so pricey, and I do have a few of them, but I feel like this would be a really nice alternate for somebody on a budget, and you can save some money and then put it towards a purchase like this. Also, Adept is a woman-owned business, same with Midas, and I love supporting small indie brands. So I just wanted to mention that here if you guys were thinking about buying from a small indie brand, it always helps them out. And I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to make sure you are subscribed to my channel because every once in a while I do hear that YouTube unsubscribes people from channels. So go ahead and do that. My goal for 2021 is to hit 10K. So thank you guys in advance for all of your support, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys!